have you wanted to start selling on Teachers Pay Teachers, but you feel like the steps are overwhelming, so every time you sit down to do it, you talk yourself out of it? Well, if that sounds just about right, then you're in the right place today, because I'm going to dive right in and give you a few actionable steps to start your TPT store that aren't going to cause you stress and that you can do even while you're a busy teacher like me. So starting on your TPT store is overwhelming at first, but I'm hoping by the end of this video that you're going to feel confident and you'll know exactly what to do. And I also have a feeling that your overwhelm is going to go away once you hear how simple the steps are. And I'm going to give you some help along the way with some templates and options for you to make your store look so desirable. Okay, the first thing we need to talk about is, what is your TPT store niche going to be? Sometimes people say niche. I talk about your niche a lot here on YouTube. I talk about it all the time over on Instagram and TikTok. So if you're not following me there, I'd love to chat with you there. And we really need to hone in on what your store is going to be known for. I do something called TBT product audits for people that want me to look at a product inside of their store, and I also do store audits for them. And I can guarantee every time I sit down to do an audit with someone's store who's not reaching their monthly income goals, their niche is hard for me to figure out. They have products in all different categories. I can't tell when I land on their storefront what they're known for, and I'm generally confused by their products. So if that's you, if you've already started your store and you are all over the place, you need to niche down. If you're just starting, don't let the idea of picking a topic and sticking to it freak you out, because in the long run, it's going to pay off. You really want your store to get known for one thing, maybe two things that will go into product lines later down the road, so that you are the one-stop solution for whatever problem teachers are having that fits inside of your niche. A way to figure out your niche is just by brainstorming your favorite things to teach in the classroom, or maybe you're a tutor and you are trying to figure that out as well. What do you like to tutor inside of your business? You're probably making it tougher than it seems. Let's say you really love math. I talk to a lot of teachers online who love teaching math, and that could be their niche, but maybe they could go even further and pick a grade level or a section of grades like K2 or 3-5, and they're going to make math center activities so that teachers that are having a hard time planning math centers will have an instant solution by going to their store. So really think about that and let me know in the comments below what your niche is going to be, and just put it out there into the universe. All right, the next thing you're going to do is actually start your store. The great news for you is I've taken the stress out of that. I have a free 4-day challenge that you can sign up for in the description box below. Just click the link for the challenge, because once you sign up, you'll get an email every single day that gives you one actionable thing to do, and the next step goes along with that. So inside of your TPT store, you're going to upload a banner, and I've given you inside of the challenge many templates that you can edit and make your own, so that you don't have to come up with the sizing and getting all that right, or being creative. If you're anything like me, I like to have a template and just copy and paste, put your store name inside of it. I'll tell you how to do it inside of the challenge. The video is really quick and easy to follow. And along with that, you'll go inside of our private Facebook group, and again, all of this is free, and you'll get to tell everybody what your store niche is and share your store. So it's a great way to meet other TPT sellers who are in the same position that you are, just getting started, and you don't have to do all the heavy lifting. From there, you're going to want to type in your name of your storefront, and you're going to add a description or a bio. So this is a great place to have some keywords about your store, again, where your niche would really come in handy. Let's say you make easy to use math center activities for K through 2 teachers. Think about all the amazing keywords are in there, so that a K through 2 teacher looking for math center resources will find your store because of the description you have. So that will be your next step to get your store set up, and boom, you've done one thing in one day and you already have that figured out. If you get stuck on the step of whether you should have a basic seller or a premium seller account, I do have a YouTube video that breaks down what the difference is between the two. So go check out that video, because you will want to know what my recommendation is by watching it. So after you've created your storefront and you have everything uploaded, you are going to need to create your freebie. This is kind of the hoop you have to jump through on TPT to become an official seller. Don't overthink this step. You might have heard me say this many times before. Just pick something inside of your Google Drive or your external hard drive that you've already created and get it up and going. Later, you can change that. If that part is holding you back, please just get something up so then you can move on to creating your first paid product, which will be your next step after that. But if you're wanting help with all of these steps, like I mentioned, definitely sign up for my free 4-day challenge. You will love having me whispering in your ear for 4 days, telling you what your next best step is so you can have your storefront up and loaded. I'd love to know what your store name is, so you could drop that down in the comments below and I'll check it out and see your amazing work so far. Remember that I have an entire TBT playlist, so if you're looking to grow your store, you can watch all of my videos and get the best tips, but your first step is signing up for that challenge. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.